And just to check, on this one, the convictions have already been entered for all pending charges, right? At least on the Class Cs. Okay. All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mcallen Municipal Court. If you are joining us on Zoom, if you can please make sure that you're visible on camera and your device is muted. I want to take up a property hearing that we have before we begin the jail bond out docket. Mr. Dimas, I know you're usually not involved in these. That's going to be State of Texas versus Marco Polo Garibay, black iPhone 11. Is Mr. Garibay here? Come on up, Mr. Garibay. Go ahead and take a seat at this desk, sir. We're going to turn on your microphone. Okay, Mr. Garibay, we had you here today because you made a request for the return of your iPhone. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and from what I understand, it was confiscated due to criminal investigation. If you've already pled out on all those cases that are pending, you entered pleas already on them.
Can you repeat that slowly?
Sure.
My English
Would
not
you
that
prefer
good.
Spanish? Would
Pues
Spanish
sí,
be better?
sí, sí,
Can we get Jack, please?
real quick. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Jack, do you mind translating for this one? So Mr. Garibay, my understanding is that they confiscated your phone when they were investigating 2 criminal charges. Is that right? And you've already pled out and finished entering pleas to those cases.
Is it time, maybe catch time, sir? Algo así.
Time served.
Said you got time.
Okay. Do I have the individuals from property here? Gentlemen, as far as you know, since you have custody of the phone, is there any other charges that are pending? I couldn't see any on the report from McAllen PD. Okay, all right. Given the fact that there are no pending charges, and that this individual has already pled to a time served on both the charges that are included on the offense report, which were, I think, an obscene display, I'm gonna go ahead and order that his phone be returned to him. Mr. Garibay, I'm gonna get you your phone back. I do need to do an order reflecting that. If you can come back this afternoon, we'll have the order ready, and then you can take it to the property division and pick up your phone.
Okay, sí, sí.
Nomás, está lo que se sentó.
Ajá,
Ahí los pide.
muy bien,
Okay.
excelente.
So just come by this afternoon, anytime after 2 p.m., and we should have that order ready for you.
Después de, okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Garibay. Thank you, individuals from property. I think that's all we have from y'all today. Y'all can be excused. All right, let's go ahead and call today's scheduled docket, the jail bond out docket. As I said, my name is Judge Sepulveda. I'm going to be presiding. If you are here today, it is because you were jailed for a Class C misdemeanor. And so what we'll do is we're going to call you up one by one. We're going to talk about what charges you have pending, the bonds that you placed on that charge, and what your applicable options are to take care of the charge. Those options will be given by Mr. Stephen Dimas, who is the Assistant City Attorney assigned to this court. He is the prosecutor for the City Attorney's office here. Now, when we call you up one by one, every case that we're going to talk about today is a Class C misdemeanor, meaning it is punishable by a fine of usually no more than $500. However, here in the city of McAllen, many of our fines are actually much lower than that. So when we call you up, we'll talk about exactly what fine amounts you're looking at on your charges. In these cases, you do have the right to hire an attorney to represent you, but if you don't hire an attorney, you would just represent yourself, make your own legal decisions, and you can even try your own cases here in our court. You do have the right to contest any ticket or arrest with a trial, and if you'd like a trial, I can talk to you about the trial options here at the court and what that would look like going forward. And lastly, if you do go to trial here, you have the right to ask Mr. Dimas's office what evidence they have against you. As long as it's not protected by state or federal law, you actually get to see all the evidence in your case before you go to trial, so you know what the state will be presenting. All right, Mr. Dimas, are you ready to begin? Any brief announcements before you start?
No announcements from the state judge.
All right, great. Let's go ahead and start calling the docket in order. If you are on Zoom when I call you, please unmute your device and let us know that you're here. If you're in person, please proceed to that council table where Mr. Garibay was sitting earlier, and we'll take up your case from there. First case is going to be Jaylene Aguilar. Jaylene Aguilar. This is a public intoxication cash bond was posted. I'm gonna go ahead and enter a no forfeit at this time. Next case is gonna be Cesar Javier Alvarez. Cesar Javier Alvarez. Same position here, no forfeit will be entered. Gabriel Amaya. Gabriel Amaya. No forfeit will be ordered. Emily Balderas. Emily Balderas. All right, on this one, Mr. Limas, on Ms. Balderas' case, she had posted a bond for a no driver's license and a failure to appear. We will no forfeit on those. On the others, she does have open cases for a May charge, May 18th, so 10 days have already run, for no driver's license, no insurance, and failure to appear. Would the state be requesting a KPS on those charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll go ahead and issue a warrant for arrest on those cases. Next case is going to be Jerry Canales. Jerry Canales. No forfeit will be entered on those. Alejandro Garcia. Alejandro Garcia. No forfeit will be entered. Florentino Garcia has pled out, is that correct? Okay. Jacobo Garcia Ramirez. Good morning. Mr. Garcia Ramirez, is English or Spanish better with you, sir? Okay, go ahead and take a seat. And if you can press the silver button on the mic, it'll turn it on for you, sir. All right, Mr. Garcia Ramirez, we had you here today, sir, for a running a stop sign ticket. That ticket is 180 and you did post bond on that charge. Mr. Dimas, do you have a chance to review Mr. Garcia Ramirez's case? And what is your recommendations here?
Yes, Judge. State's recommendation on this one is a 90 days deferred disposition with the full fine.
All right, so the recommendation on this one, sir, is a way to keep it off of your driving record, so you wouldn't be convicted, to keep it off of your formal driving record. They'd ask that you stay out of trouble for the next 90 days. So no new tickets, no new arrests. And as long as you can stay out of trouble 90 days, the case would be dismissed against you. So you wouldn't be convicted of it, wouldn't drive up your insurance rates or stay permanently on your driving record. And you wouldn't have to pay anything further. The bond you've already placed would take the place of the fine. So you wouldn't owe the court anything further.
Okay, well, my concern was only, that day, why did I get arrested? I think that was too much, no, I had filed a complaint, I don't know.
We don't get those complaints, sir.
You don't get 'em?
If you filed a complaint, I don't know who you filed it with. If it's with city management, it would be city management that would take care of it. If it's the Office of Professional Responsibility, which is the internal watchdog agency here at McAllen PD, it would be them that did it. So from what I saw, it was a running a stop sign. Was there a higher charge on this one? Do you know,
Oh,
ladies?
that's the problem was that I'm concerned about, that I got arrested for. On
A running a
bike,
stop sign?
on a
Yeah,
bike.
I
That
would-
was
I
too
would-
much. I think that was too much, and, you know.
Did you,
supposed to be jail and then getting arrested and then having my wife go get money and then.
did you,
I
who did
just
you
think
report
was
it?
unfair. I just.
Who did you report it to, sir? Do you
Well,
remember?
I came and I did a complaint to the sergeant by.
Okay.
with a B.
Then that would go to Officer Professional Responsibility. So if you'd like, because that's a McAllen PD unit, I'm a different department. We're under a different, like I'm the head of my department. Chief Victor is the head of that department. You can call the Officer Professional Responsibility, or if you'd like, you can go and ask to speak with them in the lobby and they can go ahead and give you an update on that, but I don't have any information on that. Did you want to take the state's offer to keep it off of your record so that way it doesn't affect your insurance
Yeah.
rates? Okay, and did you want to plead guilty or no contest? Guilty means you're admitting running the stop sign. No contest means you're not going to admit that today, but you are going to take care of the ticket.
No content, no, but you just.
Okay, it's the same thing. As long as you stay out of trouble, it'll be dismissal, okay? All right, we'll do a 3-month deferral on this one. As long as you stay out of trouble, Mr. Garcia Ramirez case will be dismissed against you, okay? Go ahead and take a seat. And like I said, if you'd like to talk to the OPR office, you can just stay in the lobby and let the police officers know and they can get that for you. Okay? All right, next case is gonna be Mr. Rodolfo Gonzalez. Rodolfo Gonzalez. All right, no show will be entered, no forfeit on this case. Denise Guerra. Denise Guerra. No show will be entered, no forfeit on this case. Jared Guerra. No show will be entered, no forfeit on this case. Jacqueline Guerrero. Jacqueline Guerrero. No show will be entered, no forfeit on all charges. Bethany Malaves. Bethany Malaves. No show will be entered, no forfeit on this charge. Maria Martinez. Maria Martinez. No show will be entered. It looks like she has an insurance deferral that she was on Mr. Dimas from 2010. Is that correct? Martinez, Maria Martinez. Okay, so she was on an insurance deferral since 2010. She did not comply. Would the state want a conviction on that one since she has failed to comply?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll go ahead and enter the conviction on that one, and there's no fine amount on that one due and owing, so it'll just convert to conviction. On the tax switching, we'll go ahead and enter no forfeit, so she has posted bond on that charge. All right, Santos Moreno. No show, no forfeit. Kaiser Murad. I think he's
Yes,
online.
I'm here.
Hi, Mr. Murad. Good morning. We have you here today, sir, for a public intoxication charge, and that ticket is 160, and you have posted bond on that case. Mr. Dimas, have you had a chance to look at Mr. Murad's case, and do you have any recommendations here?
Yes, Your Honor. State's recommendation on this one is 90 days deferred disposition with
Okay.
the full fine.
So the recommendation of the state, Mr. Murad, is a way to keep this off of your criminal record as a conviction. What they'd ask is that for the next 90 days, so next 3 months, no new tickets, no new arrests. And as long as you stay out of trouble, the case would be dismissed against you. You would not be convicted of that case, and you wouldn't have to pay anything further due to the bond that you've already posted. Essentially, as long as you stay out of trouble, case is dismissed on the 90th day. Do you think that you would be interested in taking that offer, or do you think at this time you want to reject and instead ask for a trial?
I take the offer.
Okay. And would you want to plead guilty or no contest on that one, sir?
What do you mean?
Guilty means you admit that you were publicly intoxicated. No contest means you're not going to admit anything today, but you are going to take care of the ticket anyways.
I take ticket because I go to the bar that day and then I drink a beer with my friend and then I don't know what happened next, you know.
Okay. So you want to
So-
enter a plea of no contest as long as you stay out of trouble, that'll still be dismissed.
So I take everything you said, you know.
Yeah, okay. All right. We'll do the plea of no contest then, sir. And as long as you stay out of trouble for next 90 days, your case gets dismissed, okay?
Yeah, thank you, sir. And my question is, I pay 180, right?
160.
It's 160. How I pay?
So you don't have to pay that because you've already posted your bond. Your bond pays the ticket, so you don't need to pay anything further. There's no charge as of today.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
and Mr. Murad, we're going to be sending you your documents via email since you're appearing online. Just go ahead and sign them and get them back to us because that 90 days does not start running until we get the signed paperwork back, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right, you have a good day, Mr. Murad.
Yep, thank you.
All right, you have a good one.
Yep.
All right, next case is going to be Mr. Raul Olarte Guerrero. That will be a no-show, no forfeiture. Gael Pacheco. Mr. Pacheco, good morning. English or Spanish better for you, sir?
English is fine.
Okay, great. Mr. Pacheco, we have you here today, sir, for a minor in possession of tobacco or e-cigarette charge, and that ticket's usually 170 here in the city of Mcallen. Mr. Dimas, have you had a chance to look at this one, and what would you recommend here, sir?
Yes, Judge. On this one, state's recommendations, 90 days deferred disposition, with a tobacco awareness course, and the full fine.
All right. So the recommendation is a way to keep this off of your criminal record, Mr. Pacheco. What the state is asking is that for the next 90 days, you make sure you don't get any more trouble, no new tickets, no new arrests. And then you would need to take an online tobacco awareness course. So it's about a 4-hour course. You just do it online and then you print out the certificate and turn that into us. You wouldn't need to pay anything further because you've already posted bond for this charge. So as long as you stay out of trouble, you do your class, case will be dismissed on the 90th day. Did you want to go ahead and take that offer from the state to keep this off your record?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, did you want to plead guilty or no contest, sir?
No contact.
All right, once your no contest plea, as long as you complete your deferral, case will be dismissed, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, no problem. Just take a seat. We're gonna get you your paperwork, Mr. Pacheco, and then you're free to go.
Thank you.
Next case is Gerardo Ramos. Gerardo Ramos. That'll be a no-show, no forfeiture on all cases. Oscar Rodriguez. Oscar Rodriguez, no show, no forfeiture. Uriel Ruiz Resendez. Uriel Ruiz Resendez. No show. Okay, on this one, he doesn't enter a plea, is that correct? But he did file the bond paperwork? Yeah, okay. Since, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Dimas, this individual originally pled not guilty, but then they entered the bond paperwork. So since they signed the plea of nolo as part of the cash bond, we're still allowed to do the nolo forfeiture, is my understanding. Is that correct? Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and enter a nolo forfeiture on this one. Since I did check, there is the plea signed part of the nolo forfeiture, part of the bond. Next one is gonna be Rafael Trejo. Rafael Trejo. One turn, no show, nor the forfeiture on that one. Hector Trevino. Come on up, sir. Mr. Trevino, is English or Spanish better for you, sir? All right. Mr. Trevino, we have you here today, sir, for a public intoxication charge, and that ticket is usually 160. You did post the bond on that case. Mr. Dimas, have you had a chance to look at Mr. Trevino's case, and what are you recommending here?
Yes, Judge. State's recommendation is 90 days deferred disposition with the full fine.
Okay. So recommendation is going to be a way to keep it off of your record as a conviction, essentially same thing as the other individuals. You just stay out of trouble 90 days. As long as you can do that, case is dismissed against you, and you wouldn't have to pay anything further because you've already placed the bond in place. Would you want to go ahead and take that offer from the state? No contest, okay. And that'll take care of the charge, Mr. Trevino. So as long as you stay out of trouble for 90 days, case will be dismissed, okay? Just take a seat back in the pews. We'll get your paperwork and then you're free to go. Next case is going to be Ramon Trujillo. Ramon Trujillo. I think that's all the cases. Do we know who everyone else is here for, Jack? On Mr. Trujillo's case, we'll enter no show, no forfeit. On the soliciting case, on the other cases, he has an expired registration, a failure to maintain insurance, and a failure to appear. It looks like there's already warrants out on those, so I'm sure you wouldn't be requesting anything additional.
No, Your Honor.
Were you all waiting for a case? Or you're with him? Okay. Yeah, all right, thank you, guys. I think that takes care of docket. Jack, is there any late shows in the lobby? All right, there being no responses in the lobby, we'll enter all the no forfeits as articulated. Mr. Dimas, anything further from the city before we recess on this docket?
Nothing further from the state, Judge.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and recess at this time. All bonds will be forfeited to the state.